Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob, and today I want to take the message from our last episode even deeper. We talked about oneness, about how there are no others, only us. But now I want to explore what that means. Because once you understand that you're not separate from anyone, you start to see that every choice you make, every word you speak, every act of love or harm, it all ripples outward. We are not isolated. We are woven. Picture the world like a great tapestry. Every single person is a thread. When one thread is tugged, the whole thing shifts, even if it's subtle, even if no one sees it. And that means you matter more than you think, and so does everyone else. Have you ever smiled at a stranger and seen their whole body soften? Or said something kind without thinking, only to find out later that they really needed to hear it? Have you ever lost your temper and realized too late that it changed someone's day in a bad way? That's the thread. That's the connection. That's the truth of what we are. Interwoven beings in constant contact, even when we feel alone. This episode isn't about guilt. It's about power. Because when you remember how connected we are, you stop believing the lie that says it's not my problem. It is your problem, but in the best way. The pain of others, it's not separate from you, and neither is their joy, neither is their healing. There's an old teaching lesson that says, when one person is lifted, we are all lifted. When one is oppressed, we are all held down. And it's not just a metaphor, guys. You can feel it. When people you love are hurting, you hurt too, don't you? When you walk into a peaceful room, you breathe easier. When kindness touches your life, you find yourself wanting to pass it on. We are always affecting one another. Always. That's why love, even in small doses, is never wasted. You never know what someone else is carrying, but your kindness might be the thread that holds them together just long enough to keep going. Your patience might be the only breath of safety they get that day. Your forgiveness might be the thing that lets them forgive themselves. The more we realize how deeply connected we are, the less we need to win, the less we need to be right, the less we need to prove we're better, stronger, more worthy. Because if one of us is suffering, we all lose something. If one of us is lifted, we all rise just a little higher. You might think your voice is too quiet, that your actions are too small, that your presence doesn't matter. But here's the truth of the matter, guys. Someone has already been changed by you. You just don't know it. So the next time you feel hopeless about the world, remember this. You are part of it. Not separate, not passive, not irrelevant. You are a living thread in a fabric that stretches across time, nations, and hearts. And what you do with your thread matters. I'll leave you with this. Speak gently, act kindly, choose love, not just because it's noble, but because it's who you really are and who we all are underneath it all. Pull the thread with intention, because when you do, you're touching the whole world. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you next time. And until then, may every word you speak ripple outward in love, because you are not alone. You never have been. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out and pass that on. Later, Gators. Bye.